To discuss about shall students in UPM be asked to wear a university uniform? I disagree. Students in UPM should not be asked to wear a university uniform. School uniform is one of the identity for every student. However, I think that students who enter university, the main purpose is to learn and upgrade their knowledge, so that wearing uniform is less important and it does not improve learning or behavior. On the other hand, I suggest students in university, included UPM, shall bring their student cards during in faculty or university every day. I think this is a better way instead of wearing university uniform. If you want to ask how to prove that whether he or she is a student in UPM. Besides that, every student responsibility to maintain the good name of university when the student wears uniform shirts which has the university logo. Furthermore, it will also burden teachers because they need to check every student's uniform cleanliness and tidiness. This will take up a lot of time, and I think the time which could be better spent on teaching, learning, but sure not for checking. And I also think that students in UPM are staying in dormitory, particularly the first year students are compulsory. They need to wash their shirts by themselves, and the weather is difficult to estimate when it is a sunny day or when it will start raining. Additionally, some of the students have classes until at night. If students be asked to wear university uniform, but the uniform washed and still haven't dried, especially the monsoon season, the next day they will impossible can wear it to attend the classes. So I disagree students in UPM be asked to wear university uniform.
In my opinion, I agree that students in UPM should wear a university uniform during class period. One of my reasons is that it's more expensive to wear training clothes compared to mandatory university uniform. Uniforms are easier to maintain and can be less costly. However, students still have to purchase fashionable clothes outside of the university setting. Second of my reason is many educated who support mandatory university uniform and believe that they can improve student academic, social and behavior performance. When university are not mandatory, of course students will read on the latest fashion statement. This can may be distracting to focus learning. Students may also be concerned that the time they spent preparing their clothes for the next day could be better spent if university uniform are allowed. Third reason is a uniform means students don't have to worry about peer pressure when it's come to their clothes. When everyone is dressed at the same, worrying about what you look like isn't so important. Bullies have one less target for their insult. It's hard to make fun of what someone is wearing when you are dressed exactly the same.
In my opinion, I also agree that UPM students should wear uniform. The three reasons are: first, uniform can strengthen the disciplines of university students. Usually, the administration of university provisions that the costume of students have to be tidy and proper. For example, students must wear long pants and shoes when they are having class. However, there are still some students who wear in improper way, such as slippers. This will make lecturer feel that he or she is not respected by those students. Costume is the basic rules have to obey. So, with the appearance of uniform, this will make or help to strengthen the discipline of university students. Next, the reason will be uniform can be a status symbol for students. Uniform is a status symbol for students. This is the same with some occupation. For example, policemen, firefighters, or even doctors, salesmen also have their own uniform. As a university student, public will recognize us as they see us in uniform. In addition, university students will take care of their behavior in public since they are wearing their university uniform. Last but not least, uniform can enhance the security in university. For your information, there are some kidnap and shooting cases occur in overseas university. This is because most of the university in overseas allow the students wear informal dress. In result, when these cases occurs, these criminals can get into students easily to escape from hunting. If all the students are wearing uniform, security guards will more alert if there are strangers enter university.
Sorry to interrupt, I have a question. Are you sure that the student will keep their behavior and more discipline? Nowadays, many students also didn't keep their discipline when wearing school uniform, especially in secondary school.
As I mentioned just now, uniform is a status symbol for a student. As we are wearing our uniform, for sure we will take good care for our image in the university, since the uniform represents that we are UPM students.
Okay, so according to your second point, students will rely on the latest fashion statement, and this can be distracted to focus learning, but not everyone are paying attention on fashion trends. So do you think this will affect focus learning?
Normally, most of university students are following fashionable trend nowadays, especially for girl students. Girls always talk about fashion issues among friends. This will be pressure for those not exactly follow fashion trend.
As you mentioned just now, students will be unable to try the uniform during monsoon season, but each of the students definitely will buy 2 to 3 uniforms. So it is impossible that the uniforms cannot be dried at all. In addition, most of the hostels provide dryer nowadays.
By using dryer, it will charge our money every time we use it. And the cost charge also expensive. Besides that, we cannot ensure that the machine always in good maintenance.
Do you think fashionable clothes price will cheaper than university uniform? Because as we know, fashionable clothes cost more expensive and we have to purchase new clothes from time to time.
I think that besides fashionable clothes, actually we can purchase casual clothes that are cheaper, comfortable, and in good quality too. It is not necessary to buy fashionable clothes that are branded. So, the discussion.
So I think our discussion will be end at here.
Thank you.
Thank you.